What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back. I'm back. It's been a while. I understand. I know. But I'm here. It's Gifted X. I'm back with episode 3 of Beneath the Surface. Just here because it's been a while. Like I said, July since I probably put out my last video. And, just been trying to get some stuff together, trying to reinvent the show. So I'll be back real soon. Well, I'm coming back now, but it'll be with a whole different feel as you guys would see. But this is more of a why it started doing what I do type. So it might be a variety of topics I might jump around on, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But this is more for me to explain why I started doing what I'm doing. So I figure if I can give the people insight on why I started, then maybe it'll be a better understanding of me and what I'm trying to portray here. So, as some of you already do follow me on social media, because that's probably where you're following me from to get here, my social media can tell you whatever it wants. Whatever you get out of it is up to you. But I share a lot of information that I might see, research, and then present with an argument behind it, just in case someone wants to be like, oh, that's not true, or this not true, or whatever. It's just, if I'm not going to put anything out there that I didn't personally look into myself, because I wouldn't want to share, any false information. So I said, one day I'm gonna start me a YouTube channel. I probably told y'all this in, my introduction to the show or whatever. But I said I'm gonna start me a YouTube channel. Why not? But I never had a direction on what I wanted to share. Just the thought of having a YouTube channel. I said, let's do it. So I said, I'd do it. But then I didn't have anything to provide, anything to put on there. So it was just always a thought, just like a lot of stuff, that ideas that I have that I'm actually putting into motion now, they were all thoughts for a long time. This is not something I just thought of yesterday. It started today, you know what I'm saying? But this is something that I've just been thinking about doing and just never had the push or the drive to do. So now that I do have it, here I am. So you might, like I said, you might look on my Instagram page and some people might think, well, I'm anti-Jesus. Let's say that. I'm not anti anything. I'm not anti-Jesus. Well, I am, but I'm more anti-religion than anything. I just don't believe in a religion. And people try to fault you for that. Oh, you shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't talk like this. You shouldn't talk like that. I've actually lost friends that I've known since high school. I'm been out of high school for a little while now. Um, and I've people that I've known in high school, female that I've dated in high school, stop following me because of the content that I share, and it's against her religion or her Jesus. Sweetheart, I'm not telling you not to believe in him. I'm not telling you not to do anything. I'm just sharing what I believe. And for those who follow the information that I provide. So I've had plenty of people inbox me just to say thank you for sharing the stuff that you shared. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. I have a couple people that I actually, when I watch a documentary, I inbox it to them. YouTube. They hit me back. Thank you. Just because it's about sharing information amongst your people. So I always thought about that. And the way we reach our people these days is through social media. So you take every social media outlet that you can and you use it for a positive message. Some people use it for bullshit. Some people use it for drama. Some people use it for a lot of dumb shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But my thing is to weed out the bullshit and provide the information, because we're faced with, and we're facing stuck in a society where people think the only way to get attention is to create drama. Nas said it best. People do anything. Wait, my bad. But we'll get back to that. It just slipped my mind real quick. I know it's gonna be kind of crazy, but yeah, he said a line in the song, and it made so much sense. And then when you put it out there for people to see, they look past it. People do anything to be involved in everything. Inclusion is a hell of a drug. There you go. Had to get it together. But inclusion is a hell of a drug. People want to be included. So they create drama. They create this hate that people have for them just to get attention. Why do you want that kind of negative attention? And then when people give you that attention that you want, that negative attention, what do you do with it? You created this hate on something that you put out there. So you're mad at what people judged you on. You put it out there for people to see. People can't judge you unless you give them a reason to. So if you've given me a reason to judge you and now I'm judging you and you're mad, that's your fault. Don't blame nobody but yourself. And that's the definition of a narcissist, as you know. But back to my point. I've lost friends because they think I'm anti-Jesus or anti-this. I just say, listen, I embraced more of a spirituality lifestyle. That's just me. Because I believe if Jesus, as they say, created life, or God created life. So if God created life, right, or Jesus created life, what do? You create life. A man plants a seed in a woman who carries the baby in her womb to populate the world. You're creating life. So that's just making sense to me. And it's a lot more deeper than that for me, but I'm just, giving you the basis of it. But what are you? If you're creating life, you're populating the world. The man plants a seed. The world is now populated. You're not a god or a goddess. What are you? You're a human being, right? You control the population of the world, as so Jesus did, as they say. But that's neither here nor there. But like I said, I just felt like if we can put religion to the side and believe in one common purpose, then what can stop us? Nothing. Like I used to tell my son every time he stepped on the basketball court, from the time he started playing to the time he stopped. When you step on the court, the only person who can stop you is you. I told him that before every game. Every single game. When you step on that court, the only person who can stop you is you. That's how you got to play. That's how you got to play life. The only person who can stop you is you. You put yourself on the sideline when things go wrong. That one thing go wrong. You put yourself on the sideline, you take yourself out the game. Why? Because you don't want to deal with the face of reality. That in this one you might lose. But in the game of life, if you win more than you lose, guess what? You become a champion. Think about it. So stop always putting yourself on the sideline when things are going wrong. Always stay in the game. Because the game can change at any moment. And I know some of y'all hate the New England Patriots and hate this, and you know what I mean? And I'm not making this a New England Patriots show. I'm just about to refer to something. I'm a Patriots fan. I watch them. So in the Super Bowl when they were down, I gave up. I threw my towel. I walked as a fan to the sideline. I don't want to play no more. But I never stopped watching the game. But I ain't want to play no more. I went and sat on the sideline. Took myself out the game. What happened? They come back and win the game in overtime. That's just a show. Never give up. Because at any turning point in life, any given moment, it could be a turning point in life. At any given moment, you never know. So never take yourself out the game, because just in an instant, you can be losing. Next thing you know, you're a champion. That's the point. So, like I said, I don't know. I just was is a wing it, another wing it. I like wing it's because you get to speak what's on your mind sometimes. Just how it is. That's what any show. People sometimes you sit down, you document things, and you get facts and truths, and you write them down and you present them for people, and that's what you do. But sometimes you just gotta speak what's on your mind. I can speak for a long time about a lot of stuff, but like I said, this was just something that I wanted to share with you guys to let you know where direction I'm headed, which is now we're getting ideas together. Well, I'm starting to get ideas together for a Big Brother, Big Sister program. You know, anybody who know about getting things started. I'm just in the creation stages of just talking to people who are interested in expanding something like of the magnitude, because as I say, I watch a lot of documentaries, I read a lot of books at this point, and just the fight that we're in, we're losing our youth at a rapid pace, and we have to save it. We have to save them, because there's no longer a village raising our children. The children are killing each other. They're killing each other for what? Over social media. They're using social media for the wrong platforms. Because, oh, you said fuck me, or oh, you touched my girl butt, or you did this to my girl, and this, that, and the other. It's overall bullshit. Or some Facebook beef, or some Instagram beef, or some any kind of dumb beef that has no relevance to reality. Look around you. Some of y'all living in places where your mom can't be, and you get in trouble, she's gone. You're just selfish. Think about that shit. I lived through that era. I'm not a young dude. I ain't I didn't have to be in the streets to know what went on in the streets. I'm from the hood, born and raised. Like a lot of us are. I'm proud of that. Taught me a lot about life. A lot how to survive with little to nothing. I went into the Marine Corps. Taught me a lot of shit too. So I grew up in the streets without being in the streets. And then I went into the military and only gave 4 years, and then learned a lot. A whole lot. So, you know how they talk about humble beginnings. My beginning wasn't like it still isn't at this point. You know, am I okay? I'm okay. If that's what you want to call it. But I look at people in a far worse position than myself, and I feel for them. My heart breaks every day when I go to work. I see these people sleeping in train stations. Yes, some are self-inflicted wounds. We know that. We just can't say, oh, this person did this, so now, no, some, or maybe some are self-inflicted because of whatever lifestyle they chose. But I read something on Facebook, and it said, we live in a country where a transgender can get a second chance, but a felon can't. Something around. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but y'all get the picture. It doesn't make sense. So I feel like, what can we do? Not me. What can we do? Us. To save our own, because we live in a country where we're experiments any fucking way. We're experiments. Listen to our music. Public Enemy, Karis One, Rakim, Dead Prez. It's in the music. I told you a long time ago we've been at war. We just don't listen because it's not entertaining. It's not drama filled. Like, think about these reality shows. All that shit is drama filled and people fucking love them. but tell them to watch a documentary that might can change their financial situation. No, it's boring. That's the society we live in. As a black society, a black community, our community, we figure our culture is all drama because that's what we were taught. That we came from fighting each other and hating each other. That's what we were taught. So what do we continue? That same fucking rhetoric to this day, that same narrative. Oh, I hate you because you got $5 more than me. Or you live over there and I live over here. I hate you. I hope, like, where the fuck did that come from? To hate somebody trying to do better for themselves, to uplift their own lives, to do better, to come from an apartment with rats and roaches to wanting to live in a house with a yard and raise a family, but they destroyed the black family. They did it, and we continue the cycle. We let them do it, so what we do, we continue the cycle. Why do you think they say, oh, it's more baby mothers than wives? Why do you think that? Like I said, a lot of shit happens. Shit happens in life. You know what I'm saying? You might have a kid young. We all had kids young. I had my first kid when I was 19 years old. That didn't stop me from trying to provide a better life for them and not wanting to be in their lives and leave them stray. That didn't make me do that. You know what I'm saying? Me and the mother didn't make it, but that don't mean we were supposed to beat each other up. But that's what they tried to create for us. So some of us grow up believing that oh, you not in my life with me and my kids, then fuck you, nigga. That's the bullshit we go through. Instead of, you know what? We didn't make it, but let's do what's best and raise the kids so the kids don't see that mommy hate daddy or daddy hate mommy because they're not together or because of this or because of that. And now mommy trying to keep me away from daddy and why I got to choose between my mother and my father when I love them both and I want to be with them both. Instead of just saying, yo, let's just put these kids at ease and, yo, we don't have to be a family unit to raise kids to be strong black kids so they'll know what they want and what not to do. We didn't make it. Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying that everybody who have kids has to be married. I'm not telling anybody that. What I'm saying is, if it does not work out, make the co-parenting work for the kids, the children, because those are the ones most affected. We carry this emotion and these feelings against the other person when we use the kids as pawns. No, you can have them, no you can't. You can have them, no you can't. We got to stop doing that. So when we are able to rebuild the black family, that's where you'll see where we can start reuniting, because now the community is looking amongst the kids. You know, you ain't got to worry about a white van pulling up and your daughter coming up missing or something like that, because now the community got an eye out. Because Big Mama ain't scared to poke her head out the window because a bullet might fly through the fucking window. Big Mama gets sit on the porch in the summertime, rock her in a rocking chair. I mean, maybe because my family from the South and that's what they did. They sat on the porch and they wave at everybody who ride by. You could be riding through from another state. Hey, how you doing? That's all they do in the South. Southern hospitality. Really, that's some real shit for those who've never been to the South. You ride by, hey, they sitting on the porch talking or whatever. You ride by, they wave at you. Don't even know who you are. They just see a car and keep it moving. Simple. I walk by people every day. Hey, what's up, bro? Them niggas look at me like I'm crazy. And I call them niggas because that's ignorant. They look at me like I'm crazy because I said what's up to them. Hi, how you doing? You good? Why? When did that stop? I see dudes every day. Hey, how you doing? Some dudes speak back. I'm not saying all of them don't. But the ones who don't, you're looking at them like, bro, I just said what's up to you. Like, I ain't asking you for anything. I just genuinely walked by and said hello. I didn't figure that was a problem to do, but to you it is, to reciprocate that back. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. It doesn't stop me from saying it to the next one, but it just put me like, why is it where we can't even talk to each other anymore? and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" It's the problem with that. But like I said, I can go on forever, man. I can just talk and talk and talk. Just how my mind works sometimes. But yeah, so with all that said, I just felt like, we can start saving our youth and building up our communities on our own, trying to find a ways to hold seminars on how to do this and try to create programs that was once started that back in the 70s that somehow the government took over and made it into their own. When the Black Panthers started the WIC program, a lot of us didn't know that, but now you do. If you didn't, piece of information, watch the documentary on the Black Panthers. Very educational, very contrary to what they teach you about the Black Panthers. But anyway, they started the WIC program for kids and the breakfast program and all that for the kids who couldn't eat breakfast at home. Somehow that got implemented inside the government, and the government used it. Hey, here, so we're giving you the Black Panthers was doing that already. Y'all told the world that they were this damn radical, this group that hated white people and wanted all white people dead, and then took their ideas. Don't this shit sound kind of familiar to some of us? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Now I'm gonna put my hat back on for a minute. Thinking cap. But yeah. Anyway. So we need to get back into taking our communities back and saving our children and trying to provide a hand for the ones who are less fortunate at any possible rate. I know people now, well, I know my cousin herself, she does, I don't know if she does it now. I know at one point she was. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask her, like, if it's not this year because, but like next year because that's something that they do. But I'm willing to, like I said, once you take religion and put it to the side, we had to unite however, on whatever platform, and I'm willing to do that. And they celebrate Christmas, which at this point I'm recording this video on Christmas Eve. So just so when I start talking, when it comes out, it'll be like, wow, how long was that? Hopefully it don't be too long after this, but we'll see. The pagan holiday, as I call it, Christmas is tomorrow. So, I know they used to go under the bridge. I don't know if it was Thanksgiving as well, but it's like a bridge where I live at in the city, and do like a food feed the homeless, my bad. And I wonder if they still do it. If not, then I'm like, let's start implementing that next year. And there's a couple more ideas like starting a food pantry and stuff like that. But as things progress and ideas come together, I'll be coming to you guys, sharing what's going on, the progress of all these programs. So once you hear this and you hear all, like, if you want to know progress, remind me, like, in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at gifted_x. Gifted is spelled GYFTED, as you will see, _x. Follow me on Facebook at gifted, spelled the same way, X ask you. And I don't do Twitter and all that other stuff. So those are mainly my outlets, and here on YouTube. And you can follow the progress of what we're about to do. We're about to start this. I got a couple people who already told me they're interested. So once I get to talking to them and setting up meetings with them, they'll get to talking to people that they know who probably have the same ideas, who are interested. And it's crazy because, it's just, everything is coming together. Like, it's coming together, not the way I planned, but it's coming together. And I couldn't be more thankful for the people who are willing to help. And once we sit down and really start putting all this stuff together, then it'd be, in full circle, and we can reach out to the people and tell them what we're doing, and we'll go from there. And whoever's willing to help, whoever's willing to join, let's sit down, let's talk. You got my social media outlet information. Once again, GiftedX on Instagram and GiftedX. Follow me on, I only use Snapchat for vacation shit, so don't really follow me on Snapchat. I use that, I forgot all about that. But yeah, but those major two will be my new outlets coming for the new year. And just check back. And this t-shirt right here, if you like it, it is courtesy of my best friend. He started his own line. You guys, he has some very great clothing ideas. You know, go and check him out at Instagram at Black History 365. I'll put it in the comment section so you guys can follow that. And the way they have it spelled, you'll be able to just click the link and it'll bring you to Instagram, his page, or you just copy it, go to Instagram, you know, look him up. On Facebook, same way. It's Black History 365. Great ideas, great line, you know, great line. Him and his, you know, they doing their thing right now, him and his girl. So go check that out. You know, hit him up, you know, support the movement. And that's what we're trying to do. And then you can also follow me. I'm sorry. You can also follow me on my Instagram page at BWS underscore 1908. That is basically Black Wall Street 1908, where I buy from, when I buy black owned, I post it on that page because it's Black Wall Street bringing the economy together of the black community. That's basically what that page is for. I'm not doing, no one's paying me or giving me anything free to advertise on my, everything I put on there, I bought. You know, I got a couple things that I already put up there as far as, you know, clothing and books and stuff like that. More stuff to come in the future. Is going to be everywhere, like as far as online black owned sites. So if you know any, leave them in the comments. Let me know. I go check them out. If I like something, I purchase it. And that's how we want to build this Black Wall Street back. And if you got it, this is the way we got to do it. They did it on they did storefronts back then. People put their businesses online, and that's the way they live in. So we can support the movement. So follow me on my outlets. Like I said, GiftedX Ask You at Facebook, BWS 1908 at Instagram, and check back with me soon. I'll be back with a official episode, you know, coming January. This is actually gonna be posted as of tonight. I'm just gonna post it tonight. Come January, brand new show, brand new ideas, different look, outcome. Everything is gonna be different. Look forward to it. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Love you guys. You know, sorry for the, you know, the delay, but it was just some things I had to take care of, and, you know, some unexpected life happens. Just put it like that. Life happens, but it won't be hanging too long. Just got some stuff I need to take care of. So with that said, and all the other stuff I said, and I talked for almost 30 minutes. I don't know if you guys are gonna listen to this whole thing, because maybe like this dude talks too much. I probably do sometimes, but hey, that's what we do. When you got a lot to say, you got a lot of things you want to do, you got a lot of ideas, your brain never stops. I think sometimes that's why I don't sleep, because my brain is always going to see what's next. What can we do next? What can we do to better ourselves? So I have a book club that I'm also starting online on Facebook. I will provide that information as well, starting in January as well, because that's when it starts. And I will provide you guys with that information in the subtitles, because I have a brain fart. I'm getting old. I really I just started it, so forgive me with everything else that's going on in my brain. It's a book club, and I'm gonna put it in the description below as soon as I get to it. So go Facebook, follow that, follow what we're gonna be doing in the coming year, so we can all start this movement and do what we gotta do to secure us and free us from the bullshit. So with that said, I'm gonna blow this funky rat hole. No, I'm just chilling. I'm just playing. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna, you know, go try to do something with my life at this point. And I will see you guys soon. Really, really soon. I love you guys. Peace.